Hey guys, Luke Washington here today to bring you a review on the new Eberlestock Team Elk Pack. While I got you here, go down, click that notification bell and the subscribe button, and we'll notify you every time we drop a review just like this one. The Team Elk Pack has been a staple in the Eberlestock line for quite some time. Over the course of 10 years, the Eberlestock crew has been able to raise $600,000 for conservation with the Elk Foundation. So 10% of all sales on this pack will actually go back to the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. It'll go towards boots on the ground stuff, projects, buying land. So one thing I want to talk about before we start getting into the specifics of this pack is the importance of picking the right pack for you. And I think that's where Eberlestock succeeds and goes above and beyond. They have packs for hunters, they have packs for tactical guys and military guys. They also have backpackers. And so they have a pack that'll fit your needs. And so what I encourage everybody to do is go to your local sports shop, which Eberlestock has a large variety of dealers that actually sell their products. So go in, put some weight in one, and just get a feel for it. I have a long torso, so I'm pretty particular about the packs that I like to run. For instance, like me and Scott Reekers, we have totally different pack preferences. So some of the things that I look at when I'm picking a pack to run while I'm hunting is I'm really simple. I like to keep things simple. I don't want to be fiddling around with different tools and bags and I'm getting caught up in straps. And it's like, I'm not that type of person. I just want to go hunting. I want to have a good pack. And I feel like this is where this pack succeeds and goes above and beyond my expectation. It has all the key features that I look for in a good pack. And number one is comfort. So I find that, like with my curved back, that this pack is really comfortable and it fits the curvature of my back really well. It rides in a spot that's really comfortable on the bottom of my back. So those heavy loads aren't an issue. And for the past month or so, I've been running this pack out strong. Inside this pack is doing a little bit of rucking, getting ready for my sheep hunt and also some elk hunting coming up. And another thing I really like about the Eberlestock packs is your ability to add accessories. So Eberlestock's claim to fame is being a very modular pack system. All their packs are very modular and you can add things, accessories like the hanger zip pouches or the side pouches. You can do so many different things and configurations to suit your needs for any different hunt. Now let's get into some of the specifics of this Team Elk pack. Now I want to preface this by saying, yes, this is a Team Elk pack, but I don't want that to limit you in thinking that you can't take this on a sheep hunt or an antelope hunt or, an Alaskan hunt, So I will say this, that I think this is a great pack for those guys that are doing day hunts, possibly an overnighter. But anything that goes beyond like that 2, 3, 4 days isn't probably going to be what you're looking for. So some of the specifics about this pack. So this lid here, this is a free floating lid. It's coming about 392 cubic inches. The pack itself is about 1,275 cubic inches for you space nerds. So it's like I said, it's going to be a great day pack, possibly an overnighter pack that's going to fit all your rain gear. So this pack's coming in around 6.5 pounds just dry, just the pack itself. And I feel like that's a really good happy medium with a day pack, but also you can, like I said, go into those overnighters and things like that. So you're not suffering a ton of weight or you're not going super ultra light. So I think this is going to be a great pack for those types of guys. So this pack comes in a lot of different colorways, a couple different solids. This one is in a dry earth with a micro suede fleece, and it's really nice and quiet. So for you bow hunters, like this is gonna be a great pack for you guys. That's not when you're running through brush. It's not gonna be loud and noisy. Okay, so let's get into some of the specifics about the updated changes from version 1 from this pack. So number 1 is the meat shelf, the sewn-in meat shelf, which is a game changer when it comes to having a pack that you can do heavy loads with. I found that with the sewn-in meat shelf and also the interior frame, the metal frame in this, like you can carry a lot of weight and it's going to ride really, really nice. And also you're going to be able to pack in all your stuff, all your rain gear, and you're not going to sacrifice space for getting out meat and that sort of thing. So I think that's a really key feature when looking for, a do-it-all elk pack. So you're not going to have to be leaving, gear at the meat or a kill site. You can do all one flail swoop. And then when you get back to the truck, you can drop some gear and obviously go back in to carry out those leftover loads. Next thing I want to talk about is our patented rifle scabbard, which is actually a foldable, and you wouldn't even know it if you're like looking really hard at this pack that has actually a built-in rifle scabbard. In the past, I haven't been a big rifle scabbard guy. Guys like Ike Eastman, Guy Eastman, Brandon Mason, like they've been a big fan of the rifle scabbard since day one. And so I'm kind of a late starter to that, but I'm excited to put that through the paces this fall and see how I like it. I don't want to get anybody confused on the interior frame that this has. So it's not like the traditional main frame. It does not have a load shelf at the bottom. This is all very skeletal, no load frame. That's what the meat shelf is for, to save a little bit of weight for you weight guys. So some things of note on this new pack is obviously the top lid, the floating top lid. I mean, this thing, you can put a lot of gear in here. You know, I like to keep med kit, stuff that I'm going to be looking for throughout the day, like snacks and things like that. Put even the top lid, or this new, they've been doing this with their new pack, with the new Vapor series, and I've actually integrated it in this pack, which I really like, is these stretch pockets. So you can actually put a lot more gear in and fit, you know, gloves and like weird shape material inside these front pockets. This one just has this front zip one. So when I'm hunting, I like to run my pack pretty light. You know, I'll throw in stuff in my truck, and when I get to the trailhead, I'll look around. You know, I'm planning accordingly and obviously look at the weather. If there's a chance of rain, I'll throw in some rain gear or extra layer, just keep me warm. But I think, you know, what I really like about this pack is, you know, there's not a ton of space, but there's enough space to get you by. You know, if you're going to throw in some rain pants, rain jacket, extra, you know, insulation layer, which I really like. So the organizational pockets inside of this are a game changer, and a lot of Eberlestock packs nowadays, they come fully featured with those, which I really like. I don't like to be digging around at the bottom of my pack. I just, you know, I want to reach in, be able to recognize pockets, like, okay, that's where that is, that's where that is, you know. I just don't like dig around my pack. I'm just wanting to get what I'm getting and move on. And also some things to note is these new side pockets. Actually, you can fit a spotting scope in, which I really like. That way you're not carrying a spotting scope and one of these, you know, outside your pack, on the back of your pack. You just run the risk of dropping it. And, you know, spotting scope these days are not cheap. So I really like these new side pockets for spotting scopes. So one of the big key features with this new pack is the interior meat shelf that's sewn in. And so I brought along this pack out strong with me to kind of simulate what an elk quarter would look like inside this pack, just to kind of give you guys a visual of like how roomy it is. I packed away a lot of the things that I'd probably be carrying while I'm elk hunting as well, just to show you like this pack is big enough and will suit everybody's needs in the elk woods. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining me on this new Eberlestock Team Elk pack review. Like always, leave a comment, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and we'll bring you more content just like this.